Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn, and I think we're going to try and wrap up this colony today, but that means we have a lot of projects to get through. And I think the first thing we're going to do, we're going to put in some food here. We're going to then move over to this mountain and put in some power regulation devices, and then I think over here, we're going to do some power that we can use for this section up here, along with some amusements for our original city. And then we'll work from there and see if there's anything else that needs done. First things first, we're going to work over here and get in a food section. So we're going to take out this road because I don't know exactly where the food stuff is going to go. We're going to grab food here and we'll start with our factories. However, I think we're going to have to get rid of that, and we will put in one dynamite here, one dynamite here, and that will take care of getting the power over there. Let's see. Where's our food factory? There we go. So it looks like we need a second food factory here, one there, there, and there. Here we go. On the end, let's see if we can fit in some oil presses to... Yeah, that just fits. We're going to put in some roads here and here. There we go. That looks good. Look at that. They've got those in already. Let's detonate that out of here. That one can go. That one can go. We'll put our power in underneath. Let's see. We want that one. That one can go that way. That one can go that way. And then we have to remove this. There we go. And put in... Is that a 2? Yep. A power across here. There we go. And then we'll put our platform back. And they'll get that built up. Now I can put in that food factory here. There we go. Over here, let's see if we can get some of the... What else do we got? The fermenter. Fermenter. Close enough. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and we'll get one on the outside. Can I get another? Yeah, I can get a whole nother row here. Should be plenty of fermenters going on here. We're going to take a road, come out this way. We're going to go right through the middle here. There we go. There we go. Over here, we're going to take out this. We're going to take out this. Play this one, this one, this one, and that one. And we'll connect them in underground just like we did before. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those can all go in there. We'll pause that one because they don't need to really build that one. Do I have these unpaused? I thought I did. Yes. That one I still have paused because I'd like them to build that so they can build stuff on top of it. They'll get to that, though. It's just going to take them time. Something else I'd like to do eventually is come out this way and build a lake in here. So let's figure out where we want that exactly. I'm looking right down this way. We're going to go out here. There we go. And then I think I'd like the lake to start about here. And we'll do about that much and then another set here. And let's toss in, we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll get to these in. And those in. Those in. And one more here. That should encapsulate our lake for us. And we can even start putting in some of the dynamite. We don't need that running right now, though. We'll go ahead and pause that. To get down here, let's see. I would like... Well, actually, we'll build this in first, and then they can drop this in here. And we will build straight down where the waterfall is. We'll come back to that here in just a second. Looks like they've got at least part of this in over here. So let's go ahead and get the paper mill in. There we go. We will get that running. Are you guys... Do we have any extra? We do have some extra bots. So we're going to go ahead, make iron bots out of those. They're all prioritized, I believe. We don't have anybody making planks, but I'm not too terribly worried about it. Our fermenters just came online, so let's go ahead and pause those for a second. We'll detonate these out. There we go. There we go. All right, let's put in the power underneath here. There we go. That's what we want. Face it here, and then we'll face the other one. You know what? We're going to do a universal here, just in case I want to take something into that. And we're going to do universals. You know what? I'm just going to do all universals here. And it will figure itself out eventually. At least I hope it will. Let's go ahead and remove these. We'll put in these here. And then we'll set up for the fermenters to go back in there. There we go. There we go. There we go. They can get all that set up. And where's our oil press? That can go in there as well. All right, so that's all in there. It'll take just a bit to get going on those two. Oops, I don't need you yet. They've got the dynamite in over here. Let's detonate you out. Let's detonate you out. I'm going to go ahead and put in a dam right here. And then we will put in a platform. It's going to have to be a 2. Yeah, it looks like it's going to have to be a 2. So we'll do this. Let me take some curved stairs. We've still got that weird thing going on there. Let's take a right. Let's take a left. There we go. And then they can come down here and build out toward this. Go around the side of the lake here. And we'll go around on the other side too once it's been dug out. And that should be okay for now. They've got all that set up and ready to go. Let's see. Well, let's take a look at this. They're getting these in there. We've already got power here. Or we need power there, I guess. Let's get these connected back in. There we go. These are all needing paused. Alright, so far so good. They are working on stuff here. Ooh, I better connect that in. There we go. They can work on that. Now, food. What do we have left in food that we don't have yet? Let's take a look. We've got those. We need our gardens. I think I'm going to do something maybe like this. We'll get 6 of them here. And then, let's see. Let's get our packing plants. We will get a packing plant here. We'll get 2 of them in over here. I think that'll work out. But we're going to have a way under the road. So let's go ahead. Toss in our dynamite. There we go. Pause you while we're looking at it. And then, we still need coffee, right? Let's see. Do I want that way? You know what? I'm not sure I want that way. I might do coffee there. Do a couple of coffee here. There's a coffee. Although I might have to put in a line out to our power regulation tower that's going to go in there. So we might hold off on those for just a bit. Let's go ahead and get our paths in here. There we go. That should be plenty of hydroponic gardens. There we go. And we'll come back when we have more built here. We're still working on this section. Looks like we finally got one place in here for bot chassis, but we need more people to help take care of that. All of this stuff doesn't have power for some reason. Did I forget to attach something? Oh, I did forget to attach something. Let's go ahead and remove you. We'll put you in here. Make that the highest priority so we know that it gets done really quickly. We'll attach our gears in so all of this stuff starts working. In fact, they're going right now. Good job there, buddy. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to do power. We're going to connect under the road here. Let's put that in on top of it. We'll reset the height. And you can go there. Let's set those up for high priority. We'll, there we go. That should get all of that going, and then we can unpause all of that, and it should be good to go after that. Now over here, I'd like another lake, so let's see, where do I want it? I want it about here, really. So we're going to make a little bit of a line here. Something like this. Let's get some stairs down. There we go. There we go. And here we go. We're going to remove trees. So anything in the way here, anything in the way there, all of this, there we go. And then we're going to remove all of this stuff down here and just some in here in case we need to. Let's connect all this road in right here. And we'll work our way out to a lake that's going to go in there eventually. Looks like we have already got some of this lake in, so we're going to go ahead and detonate those out. And I am going to set up, let's see, we actually might need to move this road over one more. Because I would like, where is our, there it is, there's our Lidos. Put one there. Remove you. Yep, all of you can go out. And a Lido there. And now we will put a couple of showers here at the end. One there. One there. I'm not 100% sure why it doesn't want to put one there. We'll figure that out in a bit. However, I am going to put a second row of those, and we will come around the sides. Here we go. This. Oh, there's still a path there. That's why. All right, those can go out of there. Let's put in that other shower. There we go. And then just to keep water down here, we will put its very own water dump. There you go. That looks nice. And we'll decorate that just a little bit. Here's our decoration. Let's add a wood fence. There we go. Wood fences. I think that turned out pretty nice. Just so nobody can get in the other side. And then we'll go back and add some gates here later for it. I would like to have a bridge, though, across there. There we go. So all of that can be filled up eventually. We've got a little bit going on down here. We've managed to really keep things going so far. Let's get a line of dynamite here. One there. Then we'll come all the way down here, and we'll figure out what we want to do with this lake. While our other area builds up over there, I think we're going to go ahead and work a little bit on this area here. So we're going to remove this road right here. Yep, and all of this in here. I don't know how I missed it. I got the very side of that road, but nothing more. You know what? We're going to leave that. what I think I want to do here is we'll put in some platforms here. There we go. All these platforms. And I would like to, let's see, power. Let's get a couple of these. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do something like this. Get this wonderful site going here. I think we'll put something in like that. We're going to toss in some large water wheels. I think more for decoration than anything else. But we're going to do it anyway. Hard mode water wheels aren't really that useful later on. They just lose a lot of their potency. So we always rely on more reliable sources of power. But in this case, we're going to put them in. We're going to hook them up to everything. And if they make power for us, great. If not, they look neat, so we're going to just keep them. Let's see how many more we can fit in here. One there, and one there. There we go. So we've got 5 wheels. That's not bad. How do I want to hook this power up is the big question. So if I put 4-way here, 4-way here, it'll be one here. And then let's just put in this. Well, that's not going to go there, that's for sure. Let's put in 4 ways all along here. One here, and then we will connect all of that in. At least I hope we will. There we go. Don't really need this one or this one right now. We will come back for those. There's all that. We'll make 2 more rows here just in case. You never know. We might need them. We might not. There we go. So that's definitely going to take a little while to work on. Let's get the road going down that way. We'll figure out a way to probably get some more power places in here. In fact, what can we do? Let's just take a look at that real quick. If I leave that open so that they can get back there, and I do this, 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 and I just got to come through, clear out some of these. There we go. Excellent. And put all these in. In fact, we'll even put a couple of those in. We'll put a road right here. And I'm going to pause these until basically everything else gets made so that they have a way to do that. We're going to pause that and that and that and this. That way they can build that other stuff. There's nothing blocking their way. We'll find out if I missed anything. I'm sure I did, but we'll figure that all out eventually. Well, we've got our dynamite over here, so let's go ahead and detonate that out of here. Put our power lines in right under the road. And that can go there. There we go. We'll go ahead and close that up. There we go. Now, let's see what kind of food stuff I still have left. Actually, no. I think I'm going to take and we're going to put the dynamite down first, because I know I want a power cord coming out this way. And that's definitely going to take a little while, especially since we have to go through this. So we're going to go down here, 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 and we'll figure it out from there. Now, I'd love to get a power line from here up to this mountain over here. However, there's some important paths in the way. So I think we're going to have to do a little work and get some stuff remade. First things first, we are going to put in a temporary ladder right here so they can still get up and down. We'll mark that as the highest of high priorities. There we go. And they can put that in, and then I think we'll try and get a bridge across this right here. See what we can do to really get across that gap. However, in the meantime, let's go ahead and see if we can drag out a power cord from over here. Let's see, I think I'd like to put it about here. There we go. Actually, let's turn that one. That can go that way. We'll do a vertical here. And then I'm going to pause you just in case, and we are going to do that. There we go. Now we can go this way, and then we will go... Oops, we need a corner one there, don't we? It'd be great if that automatically turned in the corner there, but that's okay. This stuff won't be here, so I plan to go this way, turn this way, and here we're just going to go down and straight over here. Oops, I only need one of them, don't I? There we go. We're going to come out over to two different places, I think. We're going to first come to about right here. We'll just put this in as kind of a marking spot. So this will come out to here. We'll put one in there. And then we're going to also attach this one in. So it needs to come out. Actually, if I bury these, I can probably go over that way. We might just do that. So let's see. There's one. These will come out this way. This will come out this way and connect into there. However, those probably need to be buried. So let's go ahead and put in for all of these lines here to be buried. Here we go. All of that. That'll eventually need dropped down. And then we will simply mark all these. Yep. We'll put in dynamite this way. And we will dynamite right there. And then just go our way up. Oh, it looks like we need to get rid of those two, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. So that will step up into these, which will come straight out, and hopefully into some of these. Now to get there, we're going to have to start with path. Here we go. Give me some regular stairs, please. And we'll come over here. On this one, I would like just a vertical power shaft. Yep, that's what I want. We're just going to go up the cliff edge here. And there we go. This is going to connect in here. Looks like they've got a lot of this done already. So, well, they've got a lot of the power cord done. This is done, which is great. It means we can go ahead and take out that. This. You don't really need that, or this, or that. I'm going to go ahead and remove that too. And let's see, from here, delete you. Let's move this path over. Should not be too terribly difficult to do. Where are we coming from over here? Right across there. We'll just stick to the edge here. And we will put one platform on either side. Is this a 3? I think this is a 3. That's a 3. This is a 1. There we go. Now let's see what we have in the way of bridges. Where's our suspension bridges? There we go. I want to guess this is maybe a 3. Did I miss by 1? No, that's right on. Maybe it's let's grab the 2. The 2. Oh, I see. They're different heights. I thought they were the same height. No big deal. Let's see. Well, for that, where'd they go? We can fix that right away, because we can just put a 2 in here instead. Do stairs down. Let's just do a regular stairway. There we go. We will put in another 2 here. And then connect in with a bridge. And I think that will work out just fine. It will make it slightly easier, and we can clean some of this stuff up. Let's go ahead and put in those last power connectors there. Oops, looks like I took... No, they can... Somebody can get down there. I'm not sure where they're coming from, but somebody is able to build there, which is great. We'll go check on our food and see how that's doing. Looks like we've got all of our dynamite here, so let's go ahead. We'll dynamite this out. Remove all this. And then we'll start getting in some of the... Oops, there we go. We want this to go there, and we'll get our power shafts in here. There we go. You can all go down here. You can go this way. We're going to go ahead and put in some stairs so they can get down here and work more on this stuff. Connect them all together with the path. There we go. That looks nice. And we'll go this way. Across that way. They're not together, so I'm not too worried about something happening there. They're getting a lot of these power shafts in pretty quickly, so we'll go ahead and tell them to go ahead and put the covers for these right on top of it so they can build things over them as they go. We'll probably end up building stuff on them, but that's not a big deal. Let's grab, yes, we want the path. That can go right there. Let's make that a little higher priority so they have an easier way of getting there. It looks like they've got some of the dynamite in here, so let's go ahead and see if we can draw out what kind of lake we want over here. This one might be slightly different shaped. We're going to do... how about... Actually, we'll start here, come out over here, and we'll make... Let's see. There's 3 and 3. Wait, 3, 3. And then I would like a little bit more over here. And maybe one more down at the bottom here. And we'll wait for them to get that in. We can go ahead and put in the dams that we're going to need here, though. That one's going to go there. That one's going to go there. And then we'll also drop in more dynamite to really get those set up and good to go. They've got a decent amount of this set up, or at least enough for us to be able to plan what to do with this last area here. And I figure let's take a road right across here. And then how many coffee breweries can we put in here? 1, 2, 3. All right. And we've got packing plants. We'll do 1, 2. And is there anything else that we really could use in here? We could toss in... Let's see. There's our oil presses. We'll toss in a couple more oil presses. And if I do this and this... That makes a nice solid block that should have power, should be good to go, and will help us get caught up on stuff. Let's take a look. We've got 2 of the food places up. They don't know what to make yet, though. So we're going to start you on algae. We're going to start you on eggplant. Set you up for the corn while we're at it. In fact, that place seems to be going pretty well. Those are both in. I'm going to go ahead and undo those. And we've got some of the charging stations up and ready to go. That's not too bad. Oh, look, our extra warehouse here is empty. We'll get rid of that. These are all empty because we've all moved that storage underground. There we go. And there are a lot of chargers that are empty. So I'm going to try and see what happens when we go ahead and remove this whole area right here. Yep, we are going to. If we need more chargers, we can put in more chargers. But I'm going to move that road around. Get rid of this. Oops, yep, there we go. Get rid of this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all, was it? There we go. Oops, it looks like I got this slightly out of order, but that's not a big deal. We can take this out, and we should be able to build that in here. It looks like we've got our dynamite in, too, for what we need. There we go. That'll work out pretty well. Let's go. We want... Here's our power. We want a 4-way there. We're going to do a 4-way here. Let's go up and detonate here. And detonate here. Let's get you, and you in there. There's those. We'll go ahead and cover that all up. Maybe. Down here, we'll do the one. Couple more ones here just to cover it up. I don't like that one. We're going to leave that one open. A little odd. I probably should have pushed it back one, but that is not that big a deal. What I want to do with this mountain is to get in some power batteries here, some gravity batteries, and for those to work more as a regulation system than actually storing anything. I do believe I still have the mod that makes it so the batteries can turn off and on at a certain percentage of power, or turn off power at a certain percentage of power. So we will try setting that up. But first of all, let's get this mountain all set up and ready for that. We'll come back around here and grab roads. Let's get a nice staircase up into the hills here. Put one here. We'll put that there. We're going to need one there. One here, one here. There we go. One long staircase up there. We'll get that connected in. There we go. Looks good. We're going to take and put some platforms around the edges here. Something like this. Something like this. We'll build all of this out. Actually, you know what I actually want to do here? Let's remove that real quick. And we're just going to, remove those, remove these. We're going to make this dirt, because we have plenty of extra dirt. We'll come out this way with this one, this way with this one, same thing here. Turn them this way. There we go. And then we're going to start dropping dynamite here to lower these down. After that, will it let me go ahead and set up gravity batteries on top of these? Yeah, it sure will. Let's do this and this. And actually would rather go this way, because that's going to be where our connector is at. do something like this. We'll put one here, and we'll put one here. Although if I raised that up, I could get in two, couldn't I? Let's just do that. Why not? We should have plenty of dirt. That is for sure. So let's do that here, like so. And then we'll get, I don't know why those went in there, but we won't need those. I'll get those in just a second. Gravity battery, gravity battery. We're going to do power around the edge. There we go. There we go. You connect here, here. I'm going to tell them to pause you. And that should connect all of those in. And we'll make a little path here just because we can. There we go. That looks nice. Let's do our power down here. There we go. Oops, that is not what I wanted at all. I can stop building them now. There we go. All right. That one's done. This one's done. There's a lot going on there. We'll go ahead and we'll put a platform in here, but we won't be able to connect that right away. They'll have to go by and get that taken care of. This area is all done, and I went ahead and just put one of the beavers in here for a short time, and that'll let all of these start working again. We'll probably pause it again to save beaver labor after that, but that's okay. This can all turn green in here, and that'll be a nice touch for sure. Canals over here getting deeper all the time. We're going to remove all of that. We've got our lake over here. There we go. And we're going to put in a whole bunch of these. There we go. We'll get our well-being. Let's do... Well, looks like I didn't quite get it far enough for two of them. So we're just going to do more showers down here. 3. And we'll also do a water dump here. There we go. And that, as a small lake, should be fine, and that will help green up this area as well. I'm going to go ahead and connect in the waterway here at least. Let's remove... Well, that's a main way, but that's okay. We will have them move around for just a second. I will set these all up as the highest of high priorities. So those get done, and they can get their stuff back here. Our dynamite here is in, and it's definitely not going to fill up any canals this time, but hopefully next time it will do a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get these in here, and we'll tell them that those are above average so that they can work on those. There we go. Tell them that's slightly above average as well, because I would like to get that done, because that will connect our power for most of these in. That should be algae. We can actually pause most of these. There we go. It looks like our industrial part finished here, so we're going to switch the bots over and get a whole bunch of bots going. Hopefully, bots making bots will speed everything up, and we can get a lot of extra bots to work in other places. We'll set these all to bots, and then I'll come back through in just a second and raise them all to priority and give them priority for the builders too. I think in preparation for the next wet cycle, which is in about 2 days, we're going to go ahead and try to get in the canal here. I don't know if we'll get it all the way in there. Let's go ahead and remove that. We're going to put dynamite all down here. There we go. They'll get those in there, and we'll take a look and see what's green. In the meantime, let's take a look over here. I think I would like forester probably about here. Yep. And then we're going to go through and just toss in some random trees. And we'll see how that looks as just kind of filler. There we go. That should provide a little land cover for this, and we'll see how it turns out, see how we like it. At least this area won't be big and empty right in the middle of everything, and a forest usually doesn't look too bad. Well, with half a day left on the wet season, it was only, looks like a couple days. It was a 5-day wet season total. We didn't get much extra water here or there, but due to a little splash, we were able to get a little bit down in here, and hopefully this can be filled up. I don't have too big of plans of getting this filled up, and definitely not up here. But if the next one is a short drought, under that wonderful 22-day marker, we should hopefully be able to get a little bit more, and that's kind of what we're looking for here. However, as you can see, we did fill up this lake, and we did get this lake filled up, so the green is pretty well everywhere over here, and we are pulling in plenty of water, and we can get it moved around if we need to, when we need to. I think we're going to go ahead and put in something nice over here. Let's see if we can put in maybe, let's see, a carousel? No. Let's do, where's a campfire? That will fit in nicely here with this. This place is working on getting all these trees planted. Looks like they can't quite get down here, but I'm not that worried about it. We'll figure that out when we get there. Over here, I've noticed that we are missing everybody's favorite temple, so we're going to go ahead and put in a temple. Now, I could put it in here. I could put it in up here by the power. Let's see. Well, if those roads weren't there, it could be the temple of stored power. That might be a little loud, so I think we're going to put it maybe here on the roadside. There we go. And that should do just fine for that. Let's get a couple of shrines back here. There we go. And we'll even put up maybe a fence. Let's put up decoration. Nope, that's the blocks. We want the actual decorations there. We're going to go ahead and put in fence back here and over here. And hope that they can get in to build all of that. We might pause these just to make sure they can. There we go. It'll take just a bit. That's going to look nice here. I never unlocked the bell. Well, let's go ahead and grab that while we're at it. We'll put in a bell somewhere here. How about over here and over here? There we go. We'll put them by the frog statues whenever they get those back in. Oh, they've got all of our dynamite in over here, so let's go ahead and blow that up. We'll get a little bit of water coming through here. Excellent. We're going to toss back on. There we go. Platforms here. There we go. That can go back in. Let's toss in decoration. We'll put a bush here. We'll put a bush here. That looks nice. Got our last dynamite here, so we're going to take that one out. We're just going to build a huge vertical power shaft here, all the way up to the top to get this all connected in. Let's see. They'll build that. That'll connect this in, and we'll go ahead and put that in there. That'll get those connected, and should also mean that our power over here is now connected into this. These are all going in, so let's go ahead and just plan out a couple of quick items for this last section here. We're going to go ahead and just make, there we go, large section here, And we'll do some well-being. Let's put in our Ferris wheel. Just going to put that here. And we'll put in our carousel, also in line with it. Now to get over there, let's see if we can figure this out real quick. We're going to just go, I think, around the edge here. Do that. Oops, that's not what I wanted at all, was it? There we go. We want this, and then we're going to need platforms here. All the way out to there. Let's get that power in here. There we go. And we're just going to connect them straight across. There we go. There we go. Actually, in here, let's do a couple of charging places. Science. Not the whole factory, just a charging place, please. There we go. We can undo that one. We can undo this one. That one's still going. This one is still going. We might pause that so that we know that they can get that in there. Power is going to continue around the edge here. There we go. It looks like I won't need most of this right here. We'll just make ourselves a little pier. That's what we've got. Something like this, like that. We'll toss in some decorations. There we go. Some benches there for us. A couple of shrubs there at the end. In fact, I don't even think we need those. We can get rid of all of this. Yep. That and that. Yep, I removed a shrub. It's very unusual, but it does happen every once in a while. Well, our tower looks like it's in, so let's go ahead, set that up to be built really quickly, and that should connect us in to this stuff over here, our power regulator tower, I guess you could call it. We're going to go ahead and put in platforms over at least this much, just because I think it looks overall better that way. And then we'll come back and see when that's done. I noticed I made a slight error here. I made a straight to vertical power shaft instead of a universal. So we're going to have to, for a short time, take out this, and we will remove the straight to vertical power shaft, and we'll replace it with the universal. That should let the power come in from both sides. Here we go, and then on top, we're going to put the coffee brewery back. And I would like to say that oh, they're already working on it, but we're going to make that the most important so that, there we go, all of that gets in there. And now, that should be coming all the way down through here. And into here, we're not hooked up over here, so that might be part of the problem. Let's go ahead and get these in. These we can do here. This we can do here. Once they've built that, we'll come back and put in more of those. Just notice most of the time we're letting this river run dry, so rather than just have that occur, we're going to put a pump out here. It's a little far from anything, but that will at least let us capture this water that's gone down the river to fill up other parts. Finally managed to finish our little power island with the Ferris wheel and the carousel on it. Looks pretty good. We've had a couple of lucky seasons go by. This one is continuing the trend of short droughts with long days beforehand in the wet season. So we've got our map pretty green here. Let me see if I can back out just a little bit, and we'll take a look at the whole thing here. And there we go. A very, very complete map. I think this is as much as we can possibly get in here, really. The little areas in between, I had to spend almost 2 cycles just getting this water to flow back in here. So I think we're going to call it here, but we've had a really good run. Our center town, where it all started out, and the whole map was just gray. And then we moved out to the corner and made a whole industrial complex over there, followed by a bigger one in the other corner, followed by a nuclear power plant in the Iron Mountains over there, and finally our small lakeside colonies over there. But this has been wonderful, and just want to say thank you to the map maker. I want to say thank you to all the mod makers. Really made this a very fun and very challenging playthrough. So I will be taking next week off. I'm hoping to get up some of the Steam Next Fest demos here and there, probably shorter videos. And then the week after, I'll probably be starting a new map and a new colony, probably with the Folktales this time. So if there's a good map that you'd like to see me play on, leave it down in the comments. If you've got some mods that you would like me to take a look at or take more of a specific focus on, let me know that down in the comments too. And don't forget to like and subscribe to see more. But as always, I just wanted to say thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!